Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and switch it now because we can. No reason not to. Ooh, play little Horizon Zero Dawn. Hoping to play a bigger story mission today. We may not start there right away. Just to give time for people to slip in. I think we'll probably fill in some bits on the map. Oh, that's right, we were here. This is where we left off last time. That's fine. So we left off finding this area, which is definitely something we'll have to do. But I think today we're going to start by... We'll fast travel over here and kind of fill in this section a little bit and loop around and fill in this section and then go up to the Grave Ward while doing some of these side quests over here. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll go ahead and just start filling in as we wait for people to fill in, as it were. And depending on how long we go today and how long all of this takes us, we may or may not go back to Meridian to play with some of those things. Ooh, bad weather. Look at that. How exciting. Yeah. We're just gonna go to quest and have nothing. There we go. And then we're gonna travel my flag, I think. Okay. Hey, Liz! I am glad to be here! I'm sorry that it sounds like you're having a bad day, but I am glad that means you have found your way here to have a good time, hopefully. We're gonna do some cool stuff today on the stream, I think. Got some sawtooths over here. We'll make one of them a friend. He's snuggled right up there. He just wanted to snuggle. Alright. We got a nice little sawtooth going on here. I will take that health. There's another sawtooth walking around over here somewhere. There he is. Let's see if the sawteeths get to fight. He's over there sniffing. What are they gonna do? Oh, hi. Okay, here. We'll just be friends with both of them. There's no reason why we need to be exclusive in our friendships. We should be friends with everybody. Two friendly sawteeths. Look at the friendly sawteeths. What's up ahead of me? They told you at 3 yesterday someone was coming to work now at 3 yesterday and inspect the walls in your house. And they told you yesterday at 3 that today right now. Gotcha. Okay, somebody is going to come to the walls and a huge ball of anxiety. Your social anxiety is pretty extreme. A bunch of strange guys in your house. I understand that. I do. So hopefully this will distract you a bit and all of that, and hopefully it goes smooth. It's sometimes people come in and get the job done and move on, but even then that's awkward because you don't know how much they want to talk or interact or not talk, and it just becomes this weird thing. And then that's best case scenario where they're not weird or annoying. But hopefully they just kind of get in, do what you need, get you the information you need, and just move right along.
This'll help.
Hello, Watcher. You don't need to see anything. Not that I'm really afraid of getting into this fight, but So this part of the map is really cool. We were kind of looking at this the other day, but we didn't move forward. This is an old wind farm. I just think it's so neat to see the big turbines. There's a Thunderjaw that's in a bit of a fight. Let's see what's going on over here. He's got the big old disc gun going. What are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting bandits. I don't know that I care if you're fighting bandits or not. I was gonna get involved, but honestly, nah. You're just fighting another enemy. And the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Hey, John! Welcome. We're hanging out. We're gonna do a big story mission. We're just taking the long walk to it. Hi, Thunderjaw. Don't see me. Nope, nope. You don't need to see me. We don't need to. Yep, we're just gonna hide back here a second. Okay, keep on moving. Found a nice little broadhead site. Right now, while I kind of give people time to get in, we're just kind of filling in this part of the map. So we're here, which is north of Nora Grounds. We've seen it a couple times, we just haven't walked through. So we're going to do that. So they came, laid down stuff and equipment, and left your door open and just drove off. That's weird. That's really weird. I mean, like, shut your door. Oh, okay, they're just parking. So they were unloading and then parking in a more appropriate spot. Okay. That is just kind of, like, that's the awkwardness I was talking about. They're so used to, like, what they do, and they're, like, odds are if you're in that job, you're not in that job because you're socially savvy anyway. And I don't mean that as a slam. People are or are not socially savvy. That is just a thing. But, like, they're awkward, they don't know what to do, and they don't understand how uncomfortable it is to have strangers in their house, so they don't do anything to make you feel better about it. And they just want to get through their day, so they're like, ugh, and they don't tell you anything. They're just kind of stuck. Hey, Kathleen, welcome. Good to see ya. We're just walking through the old wind farm. Ye old wind farm. I think this area is pretty cool. We are on our way to that northern story mission we had to do, but we're just kind of filling in the map along the way. I do think this area actually becomes available for a story mission at some point. So I just kind of want to open up the campfire so we can get back here more easily. But I don't remember what the story is. I just feel like it is one. There's a lot going on here. We have cows. We have horses. Oh no, maybe it's all cows. We have grazers. We have shells. There's a lot going on in this little area. Ooh, Dune 2. I'm very interested in Dune 2. I watched the first Dune, like, at home, and I need to re-watch it before I see the second one. And so it's just, even though I really enjoyed the first one, it's just a long movie. So right now I'm trying to find the motivation to re-watch the first one so I can enjoy the second one more. But I did like the first one quite a bit. I haven't seen, like, the older version. I've seen the version with Kyle. Is it, what's his name from Twin Peaks? Is it Kyle MacLachlan? The mayor of Portlandia. I've seen his version, the Sci-Fi Channel. Or am I getting those confused? I might be, no, that's the old version. I have not seen his version. I've seen the Sci-Fi Channel miniseries. That's the one I've seen. I need Blaze. I always need Blaze, so we're just gonna grab some grazers here real quick. They have the kind of most Blaze per thing you can get. Hello. Don't see me. Come over here. In the minority, you find it very boring 75% of the time, but your son loves it. So you're thinking about going with him. Maybe the movie can make it work. The movie would definitely help. If I've never read the book, a friend of mine's very into the books. I don't think the books are for me. And that's the thing, like, I enjoyed the movie. I want to watch the second one. But I also am struggling for the motivation to rewatch the first one, even though I didn't like it. It's something I enjoy, but it's not something I've, like, lost my mind over, you know?
Won't waste this.
Okay, we have a fair amount of blaze now. Especially considering I'm pretty full up on supplies. So that's good. But I'm 90% sure this mountain area is because there's a path up there and stuff. I'm pretty sure this becomes a side quest. I just can't remember for what. So we'll just grab the campfire, because then if we come back through to do the quest, we can just fast travel. That was awkward, but it's my fox now. Ah, I missed. There might be some scannables hidden in here too. I don't think so, because nothing's coming up on the map. They are laughing at your dirty wall. I can't climb on a ladder like that. They're laughing at your wall? Oh, they're speaking in Spanish, but you understand. Gotcha, yeah, that's why. They think that you can't understand. I guess you have two options, right? You have the option to stay stealth and listen to what they have to say about you and have the upper hand that way, or you just throw something out in Spanish and make them wildly uncomfortable. This is kind of what play you want to make. Did the audiobook for Dune and it had full voice cast. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, with so many characters, I imagine. I could get a lot more into audiobooks if they went that route, I think. Because Star Wars has done a couple of audio dramas now, so they're not audio books insofar as they're not an adaptation of the book. It's an original story originally made to be an audio, like it's a true audio drama. Which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll leave this alone because we found this stuff. We'll just head back down this way. And I enjoyed them a lot more than the audiobooks I've tried in the past, just because it was that full cast. You're tempted, but you're a little too nervous. It looks like I'll be hiring somebody to wash the walls but the curtains. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, it's, like I said, it's up to you. At least if they think they have the upper hand, you can keep the real upper hand. So there's no harm in that. But yeah, people tend to get real cocky when they think no one knows what they're saying. It's the same kind of thing as being anonymous on the internet. You're not anonymous, they know who you are, they just don't know what you're saying. Okay, we found this one. We could continue on, but honestly, at this point, we've found all this stuff. I don't think there's really a point. Wait, have we found this? No, okay. We'll go unlock this site real quick. It doesn't really matter, other than I just like filling in everything. Okay, we found it. That's all we needed to do. Why does it do that?
Forget about traveling light.
I like how that was a stealth kill. That's really funny to me. What, did you say that because we're full? What's happening? Oh yeah, we are full up. Whoops. Okay. Hold on. We'll get a couple of slots back here. We've hit the point where I'm really not worried about money anymore because we've bought a lot of things. I'd love to be able to say that about real life too, but you know, here we are. Open up some slots. Now, when doing this, I'm not getting as much shards as I would be if I was selling these to a merchant, but that's where I was saying, like, I'm not super worried about shards right now. I'm just worried about having an open slot. We'll encounter some merchants along the way. In fact, we can stop at one along the way. Where somewhere along here has to have a merchant. We can go, yeah, perfect. We'll go here. This fort, this was one of the first bandit camps, if not the first bandit camp we did. It has a merchant in it. I probably didn't need to just sell all the stuff I just sold, but we'll go get rid of some stuff. And then this is a perfect point from which to go up on into the area. In fact, we can go ahead and select that quest marker. Okay, merchant. Merchant's around here somewhere. Did anyone watch The Boy and the Heron? I did not. We wanted to, but only have one theater here, and it doesn't show anything that is in Hollywood. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially if it's a smaller theater, they tend to do that. No, I have not watched that. I really, what have I watched recently? I honestly don't watch a lot of movies or TV. And it's not for anything else. It's just that my job is watching a lot of TV. And because my job is watching a lot of TV, I tend to not watch a lot of TV or watch a lot of movies in my free time anymore. I used to quite a bit. But now it's, you know, it's not against anything like that. It's just simply that I stare at TV all day for my job. I want to do something else when I come home. And like, yes, I'm playing video games, but playing video games feels different to me than watching TV because I'm like an active participant, I guess, in what's happening. Get some room for some shards. I'm not assuming this person has anything I want to buy. Yeah. Especially considering they are earlier in the game. Okay. Okay. So now we can go up and out of town. Probably head towards that campfire. We'll just go there real quick. That'll make it easier. I work at a TV station. So I am what's called a master control operator. So my job is quite literally to watch television and run commercial breaks. So that's why I work such weird hours. I work on morning programming. So I'm at your local, well not your, but a local television station. So like, if you ever watch like a morning show, like like a Good Morning America or Today Show, something like that, and they ever throw it to local, they're like, after your morning news and weather. You know, I'm the person that sends it to morning news and weather. And then generates the morning news and weather. So I'm not on-air talent, but I'm a behind-the-scenes person. Now, that was a harsh miss. That was a little bit better. Ow! Fair. You landed right on me. I should not have gone hunting with Flintox around. This is my own lack of wisdom. What I should do is put the correct armor on and deal with that. So where are we at with skills? I would like to get Dismount Strike. We're gonna go for this just because I want to get to Dismount Strike. How does one get a job? Honestly, I applied. We're a smaller market, and I was willing to work overnights and weekends. I do have a video production degree, which is not a broadcasting degree, but that was enough of a background to get started. But if you're willing to work in the middle of the night and on a weekend, people will hire you. Let me tell you. It is a pretty cool job, though. I've been doing it for 8 years now. So now I don't typically work weekends. I have been lately because we've been down somebody and we've been down a body and I've been helping out. I still work a morning shift because I found I just like that better. So yeah, I help with my local morning news, which is pretty cool. But it does mean that I don't watch a lot of TV when I eat. Because that's just what I did all day. Gotcha! Override!
More.
Ah, gosh, dang it. Fine. I was hoping to override one, but they're not gonna let me get out of it. Got it! Oh, somebody hit me. Miss aim. Hit this sucker. That's way too far away. Not gonna be able to do much damage. Nothing like a little Glentalk fight though to get us warmed up. Nice. Oh, almost hit it. Oh yeah! Finally hit the ice button. But yeah, no, it's good tech. It's a type of job that not a lot of people know about, so like unless you know somebody who works in news to kind of clue you into the job existing, or you somehow knew the job existed, you're not necessarily going to know about it. But if you've ever been watching TV and the thing comes on that's like, the following is a test of the emergency alert services, and then it plays that really obnoxious sound and it interrupts whatever show you're trying to watch, that's me. I put those EAS tests on the air. But I'm also the person that would put the real EAS message on the air if there was a tornado or something. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can override this one. Go, 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 go. Got him! Oh, that hurt. But that hawk is mine! Totally whiffed it. There we go! I think we did it. Oh, you're fine, Aloy. Go, Hawk, go! Go cause chaos. It's just gonna go effing attack other things. That's amazing. Oh, Glentalks. You're such funny little creatures.
Keep that for later.
Just hear the sounds of it attacking things in the distance. Friendly machine. I don't know why it loves to re-equip that. That's some shell walkers. By those lights, I wonder if we're gonna find the corrupted zone. It's a little red over there. It's not showing me. Oh, they're creatures, but they're all, it's a bunch of chargers. They're all freaked out by my Glentalk. And John says, and I have to deal with people who ask if they should be hiking while they're actively receiving one of those alerts. It hasn't happened yet, but I know it will. Yup. The real ones are to test freak people out. There are so many goats. I can't not do this. It's gonna cause chaos and I don't even care. Goat fight! it's a little grumpy with me. Ow. You're supposed to be knocked over. What is happening? I think they killed my goat. I'm trying to shoot that component off. You already lost yours. Got it. Oh yeah, okay. Just getting warmed up, that's all we're doing. Just getting a little warmed up. While we getting some action here. Usually work fast food or restaurants or coffee places. In customer service, anyone, ironically, since you have the social anxiety. I can see that though, because like,
I'll tuck that away.
I have a little bit of that too, where like, I don't want to like talk or like bother people. But like, if I have a reason, I have a lot of confidence to talk to somebody, right? Like a lot of my confidence is in how much do I feel like I have a right to this interaction, I guess. That probably sounds really pathetic, but like, that's the best way I can describe it. So if I'm contacting somebody for work, I usually feel pretty okay. And it's like when it's not for work, that's different. So I can see that as like, okay, this is a social interaction, but it's a social interaction you know you're supposed to have, right? You know these people want to talk with you or interact with you because they want a product. So that kind of takes the pressure off as to why you're talking or interacting. And, you know, for lack of a better phrase, there's like a script involved, right? It's kind of like a mask. It's like a conversation with a mask, I guess. So I can actually see that making quite a bit of sense. It takes the question out of how the conversation is supposed to go if they want to talk at all. Exactly. Well, they want to talk because, you know, they want the thing. Hello, merchant. Give me that sample box. Not that there's much in those sample boxes, but, you know, it is free. Just out here selling stuff, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so now we're all the way up here. There's another... I suppose it's probably a Glintock site over here. Let's just, head slightly in this direction and try... Ooh! Ah! Nope. That's a cliff. That was a cliff. Okay. We'll head over here and see if we can't get that unlocked. Am I going the right way? He has a monopoly. He does. The only trader for miles. You need something, you get it from that guy. Oh, hey! Hello, kitty. Come back here, kitty. Kitty, wanna be friends? No, don't lose it. Okay. I was rolling down the hill. It was about to be a disaster. Sawtooth bite. Oh, there's 4 saw teeth. Alright, we're gonna have to help. He's not gonna be able to do all 4 on his own. Help me, Sawtooth friend. Oh, you're already busy. Where'd you go? Ow. Why did I decide to get in a fight with 4 saw teeth? I don't know. was not making wise choices with my day. Oh, nice job, Sawtooth. Oh, and here I thought my Sawtooth couldn't do it. He handled almost all of them all by himself. What a good little Sawtooth. Come here. Come here. Oh, let's give you some health back, good little Sawtooth. Who's a good kitty? Good little kitty. Oh my god, that's gonna be like all of my shards. I guess I actually have quite a few shards, so it's fine.
That's it. I'm already gone.
All nice and healed up, you little Sawtooth. Not that that's gonna matter at all, because when I leave the area, it'll all just respawn back the way it was, but... he deserves it. He deserves that help. I bet he promoted his business with the best finds this side of the river. As he should. If you as a customer cannot do the research to find out that, you know, he's the only merchant this side of the river, that's really on you.
Dense and tangled.
Here's something. Watcher. Oh. I do enjoy overriding. Yeah, but I have to watch it help me. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do, but it did one-shot somebody, so that's fine. Go, Watcher, go! Something's coming for me. Oh, it's a scrapper! More than one. I don't know why I froze up there. There we go. Leave my Watcher alone! You're supposed to leave my Watcher alone! You did not! I hear the Glintox now. Nice and low. The other scavengers are coming. Pardon me. Didn't mean to burp so audibly there. Alright, that's as much as I want to keep looting, let's get out of here before those Glintox show up. Campfire up here.
Override's
I
working.
just am apparently causing chaos everywhere I go. They'll just run off. We have a goat. Try me up here. I hear Glintox. Don't think I don't hear him. hop down and grab the shell walker.
It'd be
Come with me.
fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Come with me. What? You're a mountain goat. You should be able to do this. Just want to discover the site. There it is. So now we want to go up here. Ooh, it's going to take us right past the Sawtooth site, too.
Get it while I can.
Keep running. They're out there on the ice. Couple of birds. That's where we're headed. That's where the story mission is. If we ever get there, if I stop being distracted. Charger site, and then there was a nice little Sawtooth site, so we got that. Filling all that in. Let's go get the metal flower. I think this is going to complete set 1. This area is very pretty. I love the snow areas of the game. If you like this, you're really going to like the expansion once we do that. Oh, you're gonna be fine. I'm not bothering anybody. You don't need to chase me. There's also Glentox. A lot of Glentox. Okay, we gotta find the flowers. Goat! Oh, you guys are going after my goat. It's gonna make me mad. Wow. Doesn't help that I apparently cannot win. You leave my goat alone! Whoa, sorry. Hit the wrong button. Not mean to hit the Windows key. Dang, hit the dang Windows key again. It's right next. It's right next to the button I'm trying to hit. There, Goat. Get him, Goat. Good job, Goat. You got him. Just a little south. There we go. So I'll get for going after my... Ow! It's okay, Charger. I know, you just got a little excited there, didn't you? There's a Glinthawk coming, and I see that, but we're going to heal him as much as we can before the Glinthawk gets here. Oh, it's just up there eating the remains. Got him. Come here. You're gonna be my bird now. He'll go cause some chaos. Okay, we are looking for that flower somewhere. There it is.
Now, what were you doing out here?
There we go. We have now found all of this flower set. Is that a bandits? Hold on. So you know they're enemies because they show up orange. If they were not enemies, they would come up blue. Ah! What's going on? I think my bird is fighting something. This would be so much more exciting if I could actually hit something. Apparently I just suck. You better believe it. I don't like bandits. Come on, let me zoom in. Thank you. Oh yeah, my bird is getting into shenanigans. Would you look at that? At least I hit him. Got it. Alright, cool. I think that's everything that's exciting. Goat! Come to me! Come to me, goat! What a good goat. Love that you have a little bit of a spark in your antler there. Or your horn, or whatever they call it when it's goats. Uh-oh, John! We got a little competitor here. We got another merchant. Somebody else is out here. You know I gotta get that sample box. I can't not get the sample box. Okay, so this is the big story mission, but we're gonna go hit this camp up first, because this camp's actually pretty cool. And we'll go get the Banuk figure. I'm not gonna worry about filling in everything, because I actually just really want to get to the story mission. I'm excited for it. Come on, goat. You're a mountain goat. You can do this. You gotta be a mountain climber. You're a goat. They're probably brothers who have fixed the prices. I like the way you think, John. They're in on it. Oh, this is taking us to the quest. No, game, no! I want to go over there. Okay. We're on the go, right? Okay. We're just gonna fast travel down here. Instead of going all the way around the mountain. We'll just do this. Go broadly straight.
Rode right into that.
It's more common than you would think in these games. I don't fully understand what they're doing. I can't imagine they make a lot of money. But I also, you know, maybe the cost of living is just really low through here, so they don't have to make that much. I guess that's technically possible. I've never inquired what the cost of living in an Arctic is. We can do it, goat. Fit! Fit, goat. Fit! Okay. I tried. We gotta go. There's Flintox. We gotta go. 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 Climb, goat. For the Banuk figure. There's the stuff. Yeah, and that's where we're going. That little town. Okay, you are still full health. So you hang out right there, and I'll come back
Gets hushed
after I do the thing. We're supposed to jump on this, and then jump on this, and we're gonna parkour our way. I love the Banuk. I'm so excited for you guys to meet them. I love their art. I love their little parkour trails. I love the Banuk. Where am I trying to go from? Ah, from there. Up. Up. Up and up. There it is. I was like, I got all the way up here and there's no thing. Here's the thing. Scooch. Tatuk. In my exile, I often envision your eyes, wide and blue and dumbstruck, as the body of Signac, our chieftain, was laid before you. The Werek saw how I looked at his mate, Ile, your mother. To them, my guilt was as plain and sharp as the crack of the spring ice. As they stripped me bare and left me to die in the glacier, the warmth of life departed from me, but not the bitter will to hunt, to strive, to survive, and perhaps to prove I needed no one, least of all those who wronged me. I am only at peace when I plant my marks and craft these offerings to you, though they will never touch the warmth of your hands. No! Aloy, no! We were supposed to slide on the thing, and instead I just jumped off the... Whoops. Out of curiosity, did it keep me finding the thing, or are we gonna have to go back and get it? Okay, it did keep me finding the thing, so we're good. That was the important part. But it dropped me all the way back here, away from our... Well, there's a merchant by that camp that I apparently didn't talk to. That's funny. Right now it's saying I don't have our goat. I don't know if I lost the goat, or if we'll get the goat back when I get back in range of where the goat was. We'll find out. Anyway, you're supposed to end that by really coolly sliding down on the zip line and feeling awesome, but I apparently chose a more direct route. Only pro skills around here, guys. We accept nothing less than pro skills. It's up over here somewhere. So I think we just... This is whereabouts we lost the goat, so I'm assuming we just don't have the goat anymore. That's a sad way to lose a goat. Whee! What's this? Oh, these are the markers because we're outside the Banuk camp. Yeah, this camp is Banuk. I'm very excited. Banuk! We're so close to this site. Let's go discover this really quick and then we'll run up. There we go. Found it and we can keep moving. That's all I care about. Let's go in dressed as if we are from our own tribe, I think. It doesn't actually matter. The game sometimes...
that Vilgan told me about. So what happened to the other mercenaries he sent?
Sometimes they'll reference what you're wearing, but it doesn't really change anything.
Already been overridden.
They also have the override power here.
I don't like spending so long away from the hunt. Makes my muscles twitch.
We should head north. North where the ice and snow calls.
I'm sure you don't mind if I take your supplies. You're definitely not using it, right? good little puppy.
The Nora are led by their women, right? Is this one some sort of leader?
Sorta.
Yes, in this grove, I ran my hand. May your song echo.
Honor to your word.
Banuk merchant. You don't happen to have like Banuk, more Banuk stuff, do you? You do not. Our no side quest popping up. You look important. You have a hat of an important person.
Last hunt.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
Da.
Swift as snow, none will be going from it.
Look for that Oseram guy. So this quest is the guy that was outside the hunting lodge who was asking us to go look for people.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Apparently I did not do something down here I was supposed to do.
You're a girl.
I am.
You must
You're
be
right.
tough.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
And none shall rest
I'll
that
talk to
honor.
the Banuk. I guess I just need to keep talking to members of the Banuk. I can do that. Who else has an important looking hat?
Where the machines are tranquil. How can we be certain the spirits aren't testing us?
Travel well.
Does not look like an. Well, no.
Good hunting.
What about you? You're posing importantly. Nope. That's the merchant.
These lands are filled with noise. But it is just noise.
Are you? Ah,
To
you have a
see
name.
these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here.
Do they
I
have
chased
them?
it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Sorry, I got several texts I gotta respond to.
Nora. There
So,
was
who else looks important?
only a
Perhaps the machines are glad to be separated from their
well
herds,
prepared for
too.
the hunt, I hope.
And for somebody else with a name.
Some other Werax after our herd. We'll claim first blood. But it'll require
Brew that up later.
Anybody else with a name?
In the grove, machines are unburdened by anger.
Already talked to him.
I have proven my worth over 100 hunts, and my song
Maybe it
will
was
echo
somebody
forever.
up here. You have a pretty important
This
looking
is how
hat.
the Banuk must have gotten up
In
and down the
Banur,
mountain.
they already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, clearly I just keep missing somebody.
For themselves. The shamans will be wise not to let them.
They always find challenge.
You have a name? No.
Well prepared for the hard
We
times.
talked to her already. There's somebody else over here.
Interesting. Honora so far from the embrace. What brought her here?
Why can't I find...
The spoils of the hunt have been a little light lately. We should find a few machines, earn the spirit's favor.
Is there
Walk in peace with
any kind of clue here?
a blessing.
What about you? Ah, there's a name.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman. I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us.
Look, he's got
It
wires like in his
settles
skin.
upon us.
I don't know if you can tell that's
This
what's
is
going on.
how it used to be before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
Tikuk, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning. As if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
The Thunderjaw.
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place.
So if you look at him,
But maybe my focus.
I mean, it's kind of gross, but like a lot of the Banuk wire themselves with like some kind of fluid that runs through the machines. As part of the Banuk that are just wild. Like, I guess I should find it more disturbing, and I definitely do. Like, I would never do this to myself. But the shamans all have those wires running through them. They make themselves more like the machines. It's just interesting to me.
Spirits are angered and all.
And what's so fascinating with it being the Banuk is they do it so spiritually. Most video games, I feel like, make most video games, I feel like, make
And the source is at the top of the mountain.
part machine
I better look into it.
people, you know, a metaphor for being robotic or
This
not
is how the
human
Banuk
or
must have
without
gotten
heart and
from the
soul.
mountain.
Where for them, it's like how they have their soul is becoming part machine. I don't know. I just think it's really interesting. Because in any other story, they would be like, this would be a sign of bad and don't trust them. And maybe I'm tipping their hat and saying that you can. But I don't know. That's what I find interesting. Is it's machines are such wildlife in this game that it's not considered losing humanity to like become more machine. It's just kind of, it's different, and I like that. What's all the way up here? Flintox. Oh, I see. It's just two different ways up. That's all. They should be nice. They should still be, like, not hostile. Yeah, it says friendly. So we shouldn't fight them, necessarily.
The Botox are just waiting. Good sign, I guess.
Hi, little Flintox.
Fight beyond your jumping shard person!
You can't.
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pixcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
It could have.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Alright, let's go try to save the village.
The rope slip for you bunch of.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Get it? All you've ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this.
Processor of advanced design severely damaged.
This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Oh no, it's gonna break. We gotta get back. We gotta save the town. Repel!
No, they've already started attacking.
Gosh dang it, Osram. Alright, let's see what we can do.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
Let's see if we can't get some of you guys back. Scrapper will be friendly again.
Now you'll hear my song machine. A sharp song. The hunt is back.
He's down.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Okay, what's... I wonder if it's because I overrode that one machine, if it's, like, not triggering the end. It's technically possible. I don't think there's anything else left.
Now you'll hear my song machine. A sharp song.
That's really funny. I think I glitched this out by... Okay, well, in that case, sorry.
The hunt is back.
I've been seen.
got a scrapper in my sight!
Yep, that's what happened. That's too bad.
He's not gonna be.
I was gonna
happy
leave
about
him
this.
one. But I couldn't leave him one. Tatook!
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Asaram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone, and we are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Alright, so to finish that, we have to go all the way back to Meridian, which we are not going to do right now. We'll go do the story mission. Just fast travel back up over there. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I've got several messages on my phone over good news, but work related. So I also kind of want to handle that really quick. So give me like 2-3-ish minutes and we'll be back. And then we'll do the big story thing I was talking about. Okay, I'm really sorry. I think that took longer than I said it would take, but I had to handle something or I was going to be horrendously distracted. No worries, Liz. We still got to get going on this. I'm assuming you're dealing with the people. There was a work announcement, like I said, good news, not bad news, that finally went out, and if I didn't address the messages I was getting, I was going to be very distracted.
Here we go again.
Oh wow. Hi! What did I do to you? Okay.
Nearly there.
We'll at least distract some of the birds. Nice! That actually hit. Nice! Okay. There we go. Ugh, almost got it. There we go. When they're frozen like that, they'll take more damage, so you really want to prioritize hitting them while they're frozen. Ah! Totally missed. Also, that guy's right freaking there. Let's screw this. I think my antelope died. Burn! Burn! There's more than one. I thought he was the only one left. Where's the other one? Alright. Come on. Collect the thing. Collect the thing. Okay, we need to get up there. So we need to get back to that trail. I'm sure running over the ice is fine. Nothing could happen. I don't know what this grazer could possibly be getting out of this snow rock, but, you know. Oh, it's a lancer, not a... Okay, if it's a lance horn and not a grazer, that explains why it was such a dick. Grazers can attack, but they are not that mean. Lance horns are... That makes a lot more sense. I just have a hard time telling them apart because they're just two different kinds of antelopes. Some ancient debris. Ancient debris. I think we're better situated here. Look at this thing! Look at it! I want to make sure there's just nothing else in the area that really isn't, so that's good. Do a little bit of scanning. Look at this. I think the moonlight is the best time to approach this. It still makes a sound. The Grave Horde. It's basically a tomb. Where's the campfire? I think the campfire is actually above it. I would like to get the campfire first. Yep. That there, these things, that's how you go to the expanded.
This must be the pass Tor was talking about.
The expansion?
Laboratory just above.
We'll do that eventually. I think it's better to do that a little bit later in the game. The Grave Horde, also known as a tomb. Well, that's fascinating. Some cultists.
They're inside too.
It's gonna be a lot to scan. We'll do that in just a second. Just want to step back because the corruption is nasty. Stab this guy.
Operation Enduring Victory.
Go!
What did that mean?
This is not the time to wonder, Aloy. We're in a fight.
Not very well.
You like fire, huh? So do I. Burn! Burn!
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Operation Enduring Victory.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
Laughter.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
A battle. Frozen in ice. Time.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach. A live one. At his best.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
So they were holding out in some kind of battle around here. Probably fighting that corruptor. Hooray, just in time. We just started the story mission. We did a side quest that was pretty interesting. But this is the meat. So I'm glad you're back. This is the... Oh, it's not showing me. Hold on. If I go... Yeah. We're here at the Grave Horde. So this is north of Nora Ground. So this is the area that we, didn't go to way back in the beginning. so far we have people from whatever Operation Enduring Victory is holding out, trying to allow time for Project Zero Dawn to happen. Got another short meeting at 3:30. Okay, it shouldn't take long. Gotcha.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Reconcile, really close. 9 MRB on point. Hoorah!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
It's a little rude. That silence. I think this is the same way through. Or maybe you just don't go down there. Unless we're supposed to slide. And what's over here? I remember this place, but not necessarily a play-by-play on where I'm supposed to go. Okay, this is just nothing back here. Got it. So if we jump, we'll slide. Anytime you see one of those crates above my head, the little boxes, that means there's something to scan nearby.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Ah, you've only watched the opening of Bad Batch. Gonna get caught up. It's been good so far. I think you will be very pleased. I've watched the first 4. That's which is all that's out right now. We'll definitely get caught up once you've seen them all.
First battle of the Eastern Seaboard Wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the East. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us, I'm not so sure.
I like that line. Do humans learn from every fight? So basically, what they're doing is, without saying too much ahead, is there was Operation Enduring Victory, which was a wave of military might to fight against the robots to give whatever Project Zero Dawn is a chance to be completed.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now, and we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you, the life we had, in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us, when they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
See, people don't even, they know they're fighting for Zero Dawn, but they don't even know what that means. But yeah, right, this game does a very good job of emotions. It's...
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
It's, there's a lot. Always a lot in all of it. Does a really good job. Okay, this one's a notebook. Nope. This one, thank you. Looking back on it, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenaries sector work, stripping offshore wind farms for OEZ, just me and the plasma cutter, 400 feet away, 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any combined wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we better get the bots after. Better than the bots after all. They'd talked from Jerez about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. He'd been proud to be a U.S. soldier, and I jumped at the chance to be one again. Look at what I landed in. So I think one of the things we listened to had used the phrase recalls as well. I don't know this for a fact, but what I'm kind of inferring is as Faro made that shadow, it's so well done, made military robots, they replaced humans in warfare. So humans retired from the military, they're called recalls because they got recalled back into the military to fight the robots.
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room.
The war chief. Grab this one. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in the drone hangar. Summer and the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say the U.S. Human Combat Forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're the last cycle's tech, out like an old net. Million more on the basics. Century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs. Or if you know how to handle a power suit, you can find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ or in China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. I don't think there's nothing else is coming up on the bar, so we got all the ones up here. Further down. Can we look out here? Not really.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
So we'll follow the power things this way. Restore power to the ancient door. I need to watch out too, because one of those power cells is going to be around here that we'll need for the other thing that's going on. Okay. Oh god! Don't do that. If you play the game, don't do that. And that's how the world lost its one chance. Okay.
These wires must run to the power source.
Okay, so anyway, run on the beam and jump there. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do the first time.
Holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Oh, that's informative.
Okay. So see, it's kind of hard to tell, and it might be really hard to tell on stream. But you can kind of see how these are supposed to be pointed. Straight up, straight down, to the left, to the right. So that one's fine. This one needs to be straight down. Oh, now you can see it better without the hologram. That way. That way.
3 power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Okay. So now we gotta go down. And try to go down without dying this time.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
So that's there because we can't listen to this. So it was north, south. I pointed the wrong way, but it needs to be east, west. Right? No? Okay. Hold on. North in the summer, east in the spring. Oh, okay. North, east. Or north, east, west, south. Okay. So this one needs to be east, west, south.
That's
there we go.
One more.
So this doesn't have arrows, but I'm going to assume it's 2 up, 2 down.
Okay, that did it.
Got it.
Sounds like that did it.
Wrong side. Let me look at something real quick, because I don't want to miss this. And this is that thing that I have been periodically checking that I don't feel bad about, because I did it myself the first time. Horizon Zero Dawn Power Cell. Oh, this one I believe I got all on my own, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to find. To descend into the ruins, you'll need to open electronic by 3 mechanisms, which you just did. Oh. Apparently I would have just found it on my own if I hadn't looked. Yep, sure enough, it's right here. Okay.
Tool's being used.
I shouldn't have even bothered looking then.
Must be another way in.
I'm just paranoid because the first time I played I missed one, but we already got the one I missed, so I probably shouldn't be that paranoid. So they're corrupted, which means I won't be able to override. Tag as many of them as we can here, just to help me keep track of what I'm dealing with.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Where's my warlock? Actually, just kidding, because I'd actually rather have that than the caster. Okay. Corruption arrows. We'll use corruption arrows on this. They're immune. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I thought I could make him a friend, but I could not. That's right. When someone shoots an arrow at you and misses, you should definitely stop and look around. That's my best advice, too. Scavenger can't get me up here. Yes, he can get me up here. I definitely did not do this the best time. Does he have a big gun? Sir, I would like your big gun. Thank you. Alright, so you have a bow and arrow, huh? Oh no, you have a little flamethrower. Oh, you have fire arrows. That's cute. Fire arrows are adorable.
Oh, no. This isn't good.
Grab some loot. Gotta grab the loot. So many cultists. Getting their way in here. There is a nasty fight coming up. Ooh, is that big ol'? Look at that. We've like made an altar on that Hummer. That's so funny. Ah. Hello.
These will keep.
Medical shrooms. I'm not entirely sure I remember where I'm supposed to go. Ah, here it is. I think down here is just in case you fall. I don't think there's anything down here to get. There's nothing down here to get. Lowering the Greyford. Oh god. See, that's what the water's for. That specific reason right there. Aloy, you're supposed to have balance because I don't. Aloy! Okay, can we cheese it? Okay, cool. Just cheese it a little bit, it'll be fine. We'll all pretend we did that the way we were supposed to do it. Gotta shimmy. So many candles. Surely this cannot be the most practical way for you to move through your own base. Lots of scanning in here.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty.
Oh.
4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope we made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
That was an edited version of what we listened to. Edited and improved too.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there.
They're editing his messages.
Yes, they still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
They altered what he said. I forgot about this.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
They weren't telling anyone what this was about. Just what they had to fight for it.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say.
Sounds
School's
earlier.
still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Ooh.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this.
I like how she's like, obviously it's not flat Earth.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
How did she stop the Pharaoh plague? Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada civilian guards and armor battalion skirmished with vanguard elements in the Pacific Northwest swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia, 12th MRB, supported by the civilian guard, fought the rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800 at approximately 1400. The 12 MRB reported, I'm assuming that's Marine Recalled Battalion, but I don't know. Reported the position was overrun and received authorization to designate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17, surviving elements of the 12th MRB withdrawn to the Akron-Cleveland defensive line. Akron, Ohio, 9th and 10th MRB is supported by the sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarms ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade status. Refused to recall orders from Operation Pitch Hit. Deployed along Pensacola-Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceeding underway. Recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater. Ready. Refitted at USRC facilities. Ready. Transferred from Kalmar. Data corrupted. So that's all of the different military options that were going on. That looks down into where we just were. Hello. Alright. Gotta. This is gonna be a long one. Unless I'm significantly better than I remember.
Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Deathbringer.
Another commission. And this one can move.
Change this up here. I want my tripcaster back. It's probably okay for now. Outfit is a big boy. Welcome back, just in time, Liz. If you haven't been able to hear what's been going on, it's just been a lot of very emotional messages. This might actually not be the worst one to have on for this fight. From military members of times gone by. Talking about how they're basically on a military offensive, just trying to last long enough to survive before, to give Operation Zero Dawn, whatever it is. I mean, I know, but we still don't know. Give it a chance. Oh. behind me. Did not see you there. Oh god! Okay, I guess it can just see me. That's fun. I forgot about that. Roll. Roll. Take a little bit of cover here for a minute. Oh god. Hold on. That did not go according to plan. This is a nasty fight. Let's start popping some stuff off of you. Yep, he's gonna take away my cover, because he likes to do that. Dang it. There it goes. There it goes. Keep alive, keep alive. Get that sucker off! It's not working. Come over here, little piece of crap. Yeah! Ow. Sticky bombs. Oh, does that hurt? Not bad. Good thing I have a fudge son of blaze. Get over here, you piece of work. Walk forward. It's fine, I didn't want cover anyway. Oh, did you trip on something? Come on, game. Stop misbehaving. You need to get that thing off. I don't think that's going to be how I do it. That did something. We're getting there. We're getting some distance. Come over here. Since the other one is not working, let's find this sucker. Roll, Aloy. Give it back. Not doing as much damage as I'd like it to do. That did like it. Yeah! Dang it. Just kind of pin you in a little bit here. Come on. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're about halfway. He is a big boy. Keep rolling. I need him to come forward through all of these traps. Just like that. Scan him again. Alright, cool. That thing's down. Come on, this way. Come on. Just almost not. Does he have any weaknesses left? Not really. But he is weak to shock. That's why I was using this. Come on, over here. Get over here. Forward. Together, Aloy. Stick it on. We can get hit by more than one thing at a time. Walk through these traps. Oh, did that surprise you? Did that catch you a little bit off guard? Come on. Oh, he's getting lower. Come on. Forward. Walk forward. Walk forward. That's right. This way. Come over here. Got a few more traps for you. Stepping right over him. Oh, we're so freaking close. I need you to come this way, my guy. Forward. That's right. Forward. Fuck yeah! Got him! Nice and shook. So close. Almost there. Oh, we're so close. Come on, last one. Oh, gamer shoulder coming back.
They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Yep. Woo! We had one left. I mean, we could have made more, so it's not like we really only had one left, but. We can't recollect this one just because I've made more. Some nice stuff out of that, though. Alright, let's gather what we can. Burn through a lot of health on that. But that's okay. That's what the health is for. There's a door. I suspect the door is how we move on, and I'm not quite ready to do that. Not with so much health in the room. Let's pick up what we can. Why couldn't I not get Ridgewood? It's fine. Ridgewood. Lots of loot. The game does aptly reward you for having such a long fight. There might be a better way to fight Deathbringers than I'm doing it. Different equipment sets or something, I don't entirely know, but what we're doing is working for us, so I suppose that's what matters. But look, I got pretty much all my health back. What I didn't get back was health potions. Okay. Yeah, we can do that really quick. We'll go through and... Oh, I don't want to drop things. Hold on. I was like, what's that sound effect? I guess if I drop them, in theory, I could come back later and get them. Which is its own thing, I suppose. We're not going to do that here because we probably won't come back. Honestly, I have half a mind to just get rid of a lot of these skins because the skins are taking up a lot of inventory space and they're very easy to get back. Same with the bones. There we go. That'll open up a few slots again. Not that it super matters, because I'm basically losing health, or losing shards, because it won't be as much as they're worth. Well, but anyway, doesn't matter. Miss this. Okay. I think we're good to continue. Search the wall room. Biosphere degradation, 2065. Despite the increasing tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units, many hard-won engagements in Central European, Antarctic, and Pacific Reach theaters, the Pharaoh Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. Due to the biosphere already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Oh, damage to the biosphere has already exceeded. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with AOC predictions for mid-November 2065. Annihilation of exposed human population in February of 2066. Extinction of microbiotic and land organisms by the end of 2066. March of 2066, and the extinction of marine life by early 2068. Continued secrecy re Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanism and action and completion date, make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on extinction timeline. Atmospheric collapse, atmospheric depletion, and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, which is the fight against the robots to give Zero Dawn time, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse, OAC, is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open. Civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in Addendum A linked in the report. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere following the necessary shutdown of nanoscrubbing. So since all the trees are getting eaten, the air is not getting purified effectively. Military response escalation. Addenda linked in the document cover for the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and ongoing effects of oceanic economic zones, use of nuclear weapons to delay enemies' initial advance. So basically, if Zero Dawn doesn't work, the entire planet is screwed, because that report was sent in 65. So by the end of the year the report was written in, you were going to have almost no life on Earth, and by the end of the next year, you were going to have no land life at all. I'm picking you up for work. Listen on the phone as long as you can. I understand. I appreciate it. Always happy to have you here. I hope you're enjoying the story so far, and yeah, I hope you have a good ride home. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. We would have the little cube on there if there was something else to get. I think we're about to get some pretty good information.
Probably going to need it.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete.
Okay, so they completed it?
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I set a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing. Thank you, Dr.
Faro?
Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General,
that's the general.
and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Apparently they saved the world at a terrible cost. The contractor's finally gone? I'm glad for you. Did you at least get the information you needed? Was it worthwhile?
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Ta-da! Curse in the Darkness. I think, if I remember correctly, this will be the last one we'll do before we start the expansion. Actually, that's not entirely true. We can start the expansion, we just won't finish the expansion till later, I think. But we also unlocked this town, and we haven't done all of the stuff in that town. So we still have this bandit camp, and we still have this. So I think we'll save the expansion for its own stream. Looking at cracks in the wall is a lot different than multiple people caulking, sanding, and painting for 2.5 hours, but it's over. I bet it will be a lot better, though, to have all of it done, even if it was stressful to deal with all of that. Oh, we still haven't done that corruption zone, because that's where the dang rock breakers are. I don't know if I have the stamina for that right now. I think we'll hop around here and go back to this town. But that's so far away, it just feels weird to like fast travel from here to there, even though we totally can. So we're gonna enjoy the scenery a little bit on our way back, I think.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Huh.
Whee!
This should be quite the ride.
Whee! On these massive tentacles of this massive thing. Woohoo!
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
That was pretty fun. There you go. A little bit more insight. They waged a giant planet-covering war in hopes of buying enough time to let Zero Dawn succeed. And it apparently succeeded, but at some horrendously terrible cost. And that's what we still don't know. Let's just run and grab something we can ride. I don't know that we'll ride all the way back to Meridian, but I just, as much as fast travel in this game is great, it feels weird to just, and then fast travel to Meridian after all this. Get ourselves a new goat.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Not gonna be able to get a goat if I'm fighting them. Dang watcher. Gotta get out of here before the Blinkhawks come.
Mine's drawing back.
I hear him. Like there's that giant thing. I just want to ride. That's so much to ask. Here's the tanks that were holding the line. Come here, goat. I'll try not to lose a goat this time. Yeah. Faster. Or the scrappers. They'll give up chasing. Just stay near about the trail and we'll find our way out of here. Watch out for these guys because they're dicks. We going the right way? No, this is going to take us back to the Banuk encampment. We want to go back the other way. Keep going, Dope. We want to go this way. You can do it. You can do it. We need to go south so we can go around. Some big mean ones. Go down! Goat, it's down or die. I don't know how to tell you this. Alright, we going the right way now? Yes. We need to follow this path. Over. Or don't. I need different weapons. Where is my... Why can't I find it? It's not this one, this one. This one that you guys have not seen yet. Goat, no! Override you. Pretty sure my goat didn't make it. So what this gun does is it doesn't necessarily do damage, it blasts parts off. Got it. I thought you were on my side, you're not. Oh god. Get him, Shellwalker. My goat's dead. I cannot keep a goat alive. Woo! Oh. Apparently I did enough damage that you just decided you didn't like me anymore. Which, I mean, fair. Scrappers. After all that, I'm gonna have to fight scrappers, which is irritating.
Keep quiet now.
Ah, that's my goat. I did all that for bandit thugs. I thought it was helpful. Okay, gotta get out of here. You missed the big boy. There's a big boss. Basically, you saw most of the story. On the other side of the boss was a little bit of some stuff. I fought a Deathbringer, which is something we'd seen in the stream before. But it was Sobek, Elizabeth Sobek, Ilsbeth? I'm trying to think of what her name is. It's not Elizabeth, but it looks like Elizabeth. Convinced the military that Project Zero Dawn was worth basically fighting a suicide war over, because the idea was if they survived long enough, then Project Zero Dawn could be completed. And whatever Zero Dawn is, we still don't know, seems to be so horrendous and morally repugnant. The only reason why even like the most hard-boiled military general agreed to it is because there was no other option.
For later.
So they threw every troop they had at the machines and couldn't have gone an extra day, but they did complete Project Zero Dawn, but we still don't know what it is. So now, Silence, who's Lance Reddick, is sending us after the network that all of the enemy focuses work on, so we can shut it down. And when we shut it down, we can attack a Karja base and find a way to basically like figure out what they did with Zero Dawn, and also figure out what might be happening to the machines. Because the idea is that we need to know why, because it might be happening again. Aww. We'll strike Floofer? Alright, well, at this point we're going to fast travel, because it's going to take way too freaking long to get all the way over here. So we're going to fast travel back to this city, and I don't know if you remember at the end of the last stream, we found this city clear over on the other side of the map from where we just were. We picked up a couple of side quests. Should do a couple side quests there. We could just run and do the next story mission, but I think these side quests will get us closer to that area anyway. This is where the next story mission is. And so I kind of want to collect and do the stuff around here anyway, before we just head there. It's so extreme in the snow. Is that guy just walking down the creek? Sir, what are you doing?
Check out these wares.
I think she knows. Okay, so this side quest is for the dad who's daughter went missing. We think she ran away.
I guess she was doing some gardening.
Don't judge you.
Something dug up. I must have left a trail.
Follow the tracks. You know me, I love a good follow the track mission. Actually, I would like to go up to this merchant real quick.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Because I have 5,000 things. I have so many shirts. Honestly, just to make room, we're gonna sell some of these skins, because they're so easy to get. I think I'll leave the raccoons, like some of the smaller animals that are a little harder to get, but I'll sell some of these animal bits just because I want the space back. And if for some reason we need to get them for an upgrade or something in the future, it's really not hard to do so. I would rather have the inventory space right now. Honestly, having an excuse to just go hunting would be fine, because I greatly enjoy that in this game anyway. There we go. That opened up quite a few slots. This is pretty full again, too. That's not very high percentage. We'll get rid of. Make a little bit of room. At a certain point, we probably have enough where we can just get rid of anything that's green. I'll make some room up.
I promise.
There we go. Okay.
That first moment after the rain.
What about it, Aloy?
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Well, I mean, why do you have a garden if you don't take things from it? I think that's a strange
Did you
question.
find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
I'm investigating, sir. I did not come talk to you.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Derval in the transport to Mainspring.
I've got all the best goods here. Fine goods for a fair
You took a
price.
very winding route.
Check out these wares. The Hunter's Lodge. She's the last of her house.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. How did I get so close to this?
Do a little fishing.
Won't cost you a shot.
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been
Look
right?
at that.
At the wrong place?
I mean, look at that. Just look at how good the design in this game is. Let's look real quick. Watch it change over the time of day. Sunrise. Sun moves across the day. I think that's a tall neck right there. That's funny. He's just like, hi guys. Sunset. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, honestly. So good.
Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
We like swimming. Swimming's fun. Investigate the island. I mean, I guess we could ask for a boat too, but nah, we'll just get in a good swim. I'm sure there's no one on this lakeshore that has a boat we could borrow. Rent with our ridiculously high amount of shards. Oh, a lot of health over here, that's nice.
Need them soon enough.
Let's start with collecting some health.
The boat. This looks promising.
Ah! Hold on. What do I want to fight a snap maw? I would like this. And I would like... No. This. Can I get something better than green in here? I sure can. So I'll add to fire and freeze both. Burn! Burn! Oh god! Got it. Hit it in the component. Got it. Woo! Nice little snap maw fight. Funny how anytime somebody goes missing by the water, there's a snap maw around.
That you? You did it.
Oh, I killed a rat. I don't think I'm who you're expecting.
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
Obviously.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know,
sure
I think it'll
before.
take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do.
I love the little garden here. 2 sleeping bags, huh?
Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend.
I like how she's still just standing there. She doesn't like walk to her garden or anything.
Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Why keep this all secret?
Troll is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please, if you came all this way, will you look for a troll? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire, but Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find
What
him if I
happens when
can.
you're
as
young
long
and
as
in
you go
love?
home to your
Only
father.
problems.
I will. Please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
this will take us over to this city. This is a pretty fun one. Change what we have. Have to be a little stealthy. Ooh, it's so foggy. Or smoky, maybe? Oh, look at that sun in the water. Going for a swim. She's really getting her arm worked in today, you know?
Here's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
It's not the best sign. We're just gonna sneak ourselves up. Oh, that's a lot of orange. Found him. Shadow Karja. I have to have a thing or two against these guys as well. Oh, he's having a bad time.
Speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
Oh, they think he's a spy when he's really just a stupid boy in love.
Quite a few guards there.
Hard to believe that
Maybe there's another way in.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy thing instead of the right thing. Listen to him.
Yeah, it says Shadow Karja.
Easy. He's been at it for hours.
I guarantee he lit that fire to signal his Meridian pals to come and save him. Sit back in the capital.
Yeah, see, they think he's a spy. I don't want to shoot the two of them only because
It's stronger than it ever was.
the one killing one will alert the other. So we need to be very careful. Dead. See, same thing here.
Show yourself, you miserable chump.
Okay, that was a little aggressive for a whistle. Come over here. Or don't, I guess?
Leaping Landsworn.
You should not have been able to see me through there. I call shenanigans on that one.
Jump on high.
dang it. There we go. That got him. Got him.
Can't take another. Oh! Come on, you bombs, fight back!
They're working their way up here. You have a spear. What do you think you're gonna do for me? That guy can actually like shoot you with something. Not that it's gonna do him any good. Got him. Okay. Well, killing the Shadow Karja also works. There's a rappel point, but I think I'd rather just take the stairs, to be honest. Work our way down here. Take some loot. Hey, my guy.
Troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita. Tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Oh, you didn't. Hey, troll.
Poor troll. And poor Alita.
Oh no. How would she ever make it? There is a campfire out here and I don't want to leave until I interact with it. On account of I want to be able to fast travel back here. The campfire is there. I'm assuming everyone's dead considering the game told me that they were, but sometimes the game lies, so I don't know.
Could be anything in the trees.
What
Ears
trees?
sharp, Aloy.
Aloy, what trees? It's a nice little Karja town down there. If I remember correctly, the Karja town does not immediately attack you. Let's, especially because we're Nora and we're not like other Karja. Let's go check out the Karja town. Karja town. Yeah. No orange people. Yeah, see, they're not showing up as anything at all in the focus, so I don't think they're hostile. Blazing Arch. Is that like
Don't
McDonald's?
Try anything. You won't find us nearly as lenient as the apostates.
Oh, they're the apostates. I don't know how to tell you this, my man.
Whatever
That's
work
not
the
entirely
mercenaries are
accurate.
doing, at least Karja don't have to debase ourselves with.
A little scanny down here. The Forbidden West! Oh my god. Reader, if you want to know of the Forbidden West, there are none more qualified to be your teller than I, the considerate Udain, healer of the Blazing Arch. Why? For I yet live, unlike the Outlanders who gasp or shrieked at the tales that follow. Foolhardy blazons and madcaps all, they were brought to me near death, poisoned, mortally wounded, or driven witless by what they had experienced in the land beyond the Daunt. Such wounds, it was all I could do to ease their pain and try to make notes of their ranting. As the sun shines upon me, I cannot vouch for the full truth of these tales. I only hope that they will satisfy your curiosity and turn you from the path that led these imprudent explorers and daredevil trekkers to their deaths. Though each account differs, it is certain that the western lands are most unlike our own. Some cross deserts of the palest white, while others deserts the color of fire, or even limitless sweeps of blue sand that seem to reflect the sky above, broken only by the remains of ancient machines. Others spoke of vast prairies of tall grass, each blade sharp enough to draw blood, dotted with the shivering black flowers, or with incalculable plains of dried mud, cracked like a giant mosaic. At night, unknown animals watch with glowing eyes, and strange birds, all the colors of kites and fireworks, chitter and call out in men's voices. The most extraordinary of all are the reports of a lake 100 times the size of Daybreak, so wide that the far shores cannot be made out, so deep that the entire city of the ancients stands drowned within. The water is sour to the taste and sickening as it stands to rise up and push back against those who attempt to cross. It would seem that dead cities without number have been consumed by the shifting dunes in the west, their skeletal towers mired by the seas of sand. The wind is heard to sing low, mournful songs through these ruins, or through the skeletons of the vast metal birds now fallen, or over the great metal bowls now filled with the depths of black water, where fish dart like shooting stars. That song of ruin, rising a hum to howl, still haunted these men and women as they thrashed and sweated in unique sleep, unquiet sleep. But though the western lands are harsh, and even their beauty hides dangers, it is not the land alone that swallows up those who venture within, that inflicts the brands and wounds suffered by those few fortunate enough to return. Oh yes, all have spoken of new machines in the west, machines more strange and terrible than any found in the Sundom. With their fingernails, dying witnesses have scratched out impossible shapes, or if they still possess several limbs and vocal organs, mimic the jerking movements and imitate the awful sounds, all belonging to the throes of madness. And what manner of man can live where the sun goes at night? These tales were most chilling. One spoke of drinkers of machine blood, their lips and tongues stained, their teeth replaced with metal. Another described the youths as pale as ash, all wearing the same faces, who hunt silently and tirelessly in the night. Still another told of a tribe, seen only from afar, whose folk busied themselves digging deep pits in the sand only to fill them again for unknowable reasons. While another tribe was only glimpsed on the waters of the great lake, riding their thin, dark boats. Oh, son, half of me regrets scribbling these stories, for they inspire questions that can only be answered by yet more doomed expeditions, and yet I must tell the tales, for what else remains of these poor and wretched men and women? If they sought riches, they had found none to bring back, and nothing save a handful of black silt or curiosity-stamped metal, a chunk of desert glass with a shifting hue, an odd, smooth shell. I have kept these things hidden to remind me of those who went in search of the forbidden and paid for it dearly. Reader, if you think yourself an adventurer, heed the warning in this old man's collection of strange small things, and do not go into the forbidden west. Welcome back, John. There's your little thing about what the second game could be about. So we've completed almost 80% of the main game. We've done 0 of Forbidden West, or not Forbidden West, of Frozen Wilds. It's not surprising. This is kind of cool. It tells us how long we've been in this particular file, how many campfires we found, how many items we found. I've killed 448 human enemies, 261 of those with headshots. It's pretty cool. We've killed 71 turkeys. 71 turkeys. All right. Now that said, we're at 3 hours. I think what we're gonna do is go back and turn in the 2 quests we've completed. I know I've been going 3 hours. It's not the longest stream I've been doing lately, but I've done a lot of talking. the last couple of days, and that's going to continue. So I think we'll go turn in the 2 quests we've completed, and then probably call it. I don't know when I'm going to stream next.
There's a guard under the last king.
Cry
from
I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or not.
Had to take over my brother's ship.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Carja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's a key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me.
Oh, no. Listen, Juliet.
Look at me. I can't imagine how you're feeling. But you don't have to go it alone. Your father was crushed when he thought you were dead.
Crushed? He still treats me like a perfect doll. His prized possession. No. With the Troll gone, I'm all alone. It isn't worth it.
Wait, Elita. I was wrong about what a troll said. He didn't say it was worth it. He said it is worth it. All of it. Our losses can feel overwhelming. But they remind us of our connections to others. To a troll. Even to your father. A troll would have wanted you to remember that. And go on. I know it. Now will you?
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
I'm gonna fix a family over here.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Elita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
It's about a troll, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to...
A troll? Yes. I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Elita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known. All this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
We're gonna fix a family. There's still a quest to do here, but let's go back to Meridian and turn in this quest. Part of me wants to keep going, but honestly there's a big part of me that's just tired. And I've been doing a lot of talking because I've been training somebody at work. So this was good. We got through the big story. We'll go turn this one in. I think next stream we'll focus on exploring some of these areas we were in. There's a bandit camp to do. There's a tall neck to do. Side quests. We may or may not get to the next story thing. It'll depend on how long I go. If it's a weekend and I have more time, you know, maybe we'll get to the next story thing. Otherwise, we'll save the next story thing for a longer amount of time.
Preferably with Outlander. Are you looking for... Wait. I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
But yeah, so if we're looking at it, we have some... Oh, you know what we can do really quick? We got a frozen, or we got a flower set. Hold on. You're not this one. You sell me lenses if I need lenses. I guess since you do that, I also don't really need to keep any of the lenses because I can just come by.
Everyone needs a splash of color. Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely? Ah, let us...
Yeah. Metal flowers.
Till we meet again, my noble Laura. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful...
Got so many things. I'm a little afraid to go through all these boxes because there's going to be so much of them. Yeah. We're not going to go through all these right now. Alright, we'll run back to the campfire. Actually, we'll just fast travel somewhere. Pick a spot. If I just fast travel there, I'll get there faster than running and finding it. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you guys being here. I will be back I'd say probably not tomorrow, but it's gonna depend on how I'm feeling because tomorrow's gonna be a long day too. Saturday we might stream, but I work until the early afternoon, so it won't be as early as it normally is. I'll do Saturday or Sunday for sure. I just don't know which day. I'd say that's probably going to be the next time I stream anyway. But I appreciate you all being here. Wish you could be here more too, right? But you could go back and watch some of the story if you wanted. I know it was a shorter stream, but hopefully we'll catch more of it. But I appreciate you all being here so much. And, yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your week and into your weekend.